Good afternoon and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Whitney is off tonight. A week after deputies say he shot a woman at the Red Top Motel in Spokane Valley, investigators say they've arrested the gunman. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is live in the newsroom tonight with what we know about the arrest and a closer look at the suspect's criminal history. Amanda?
Yeah, Mark, Joshua Seth is facing several charges stemming from the shooting at the Red Top Motel last week. They include 2 counts of attempted murder and 2 counts of assault. Now, the sheriff's office says it received a tip that Seth was in the area of the 3800 block of South Geiger Boulevard. Now, after surrounding the area, deputies found Seth with 2 other people in a hotel room. As deputies searched for Seth this week, they considered him armed and dangerous, but they arrested him this morning without incident. Now, the sheriff's office thanks all of those who provided information that led to this arrest. Investigators believe Seth is responsible for shooting and severely injuring a woman at the Red Top Motel last week. At this time, the victim is in serious but stable condition, and we can confirm the shooting was not random. Now, it turns out Seth does have a previous criminal history. According to Washington Department of Corrections, he's served 2 different sentences. The first sentence was for residential burglary, possession of a stolen firearm, theft of a firearm, and trafficking in stolen property. His second sentence was for second-degree burglary. Now, Seth is expected to make an appearance in court tomorrow. He is currently booked in Spokane County Jail with a $2,005,000 bond. In the newsroom, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Amanda, thank you very much. In other news this evening, a 6-month-old baby is safe after a shooting in Airway Heights last night. Police are investigating this as a double shooting involving a man and a woman. Both are being treated at the hospital. According to police, a woman reported that she had been shot in the arm and that a man had taken off with a baby in a red minivan. Police found the van, but the driver wouldn't pull over, so they followed the van to Sacred Heart Hospital and detained the man who also had a gunshot wound.
There are no reported suspects at large. The double shooting remains an active investigation. If there are any witnesses, we ask that you call Crime Check so investigators can contact you.
Sacred Heart Hospital was put into a temporary lockdown last night. Staff at the time were caring for the baby, who was not injured. At last check, police told us they didn't know the connection between the 2 adults in the shooting. However, they do believe it could be a domestic violence case. We are working to get more information about this case and will update this story just as soon as we learn more. More funding for behavioral health is coming to Idaho. Governor Brad Little signed a bill today investing $50 million to improve behavioral health care services all across the state. Some of the resources include joining the new National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline hotline number of 988. It's an alternative to calling 911 for mental health services and will go live on July 16th. 2 more bills will provide even more resources for people struggling with mental illness, including first responders involved in traumatic events. Well, happening tonight at 6 o'clock, Fan Fest at Avista Stadium. Fans are invited to come out and check out the stadium and meet the players before their first game of the season this Friday. So we sent Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Lagu to Avista Stadium right now. And Jeremy, how's it going out there?
Mark, I actually don't think it gets much better than this. I'm hanging out, I'm outside. We'll get to temperatures in just a bit, but the jacket might be a bit much. You're gonna want it later tonight if you come out, but yes, this is a free event. That's right, free. Free to everyone. You can come on down, enjoy. You get a little bit of a sneak peek of what they've got going on here this season. A little bit of construction going on behind the scenes for some of the new stuff that's here. But get this, everything starts tonight at 5:30, runs until 7:30 p.m. So you got a 2-hour window to get down here. And did I mention it's free? Yeah, it's free, and it's put on by Avista. Now get this, opening pitch for the 2022 season, our home opener, yeah, that's Friday night, Friday the 8th. And that's sponsored by KREM 2 event, so you can come on down, check that out. But as for tonight, it's kind of the sneak peek of the season. You even get a sneak peek of concessions, and I'm actually smelling some of them right now. And I gotta say, later on, I'm gonna be taking bites of everything, probably eating it all. But we have concessions available. If you're a season ticket holder, you can come down, you can pick up your bag. We've got clear bags, so you can bring all your stuff and you can see what we've got going on, and they can let you in. So everything's pretty great. Make sure you make it down here, a lot going on. But we've got the forecast to talk about, so let's get to it. When it comes to this evening, well, it's beautiful. A live look outside shows you that well, you're hard-pressed to find a cloud. We've got a couple of high, wispy cirrus clouds in the upper level of the atmosphere, and that's about it. Taking a look around the region, ooh, how about this one for you? When it comes to our temps, we're pretty close to 50, but it feels quite a bit warmer than yesterday. Believe it or not, this is about the temperature we were at yesterday at this time, but I'm here to tell you, it's quite a bit warmer outside when it comes to those feels-like temperatures. Taking a look at the radar, there is nothing on it, nothing. Not a cloud in the sky, not a shower in sight. Today's kind of our break in the action. And guess what? We'll see a couple clouds build in overnight, but looking at the next 12 hours, things are looking pretty mild. We drop down into the mid-30s here in Spokane. Around the region, your 30s dropping down to near freezing, and by tomorrow afternoon, it's warm. Tomorrow's the pick day of the week. Temperatures in the mid-60s, no wind, and a couple of clouds. It really doesn't get much better than that, but hey, it actually does, and that's here tonight at Avista Stadium. 5:30. We'll be here all night long. I see the gate is now open, so that gate. I'm going to be sneaking through that here shortly, and we're going to take you inside and give you a sneak peek at tonight's festivities. So for now, Mark, it's back to you.
Jeremy, quick question for you. I know you're a good skier. I want to see video of you taking batting practice, though. Can you make that happen?
Yeah, I'm really good at striking out, so I'll be sure to make that happen, because why not try something new on TV?
Yeah, if you're going to strike out, though, just go down swinging, all right, my friend? Thank you very much. We'll check back in with you throughout the broadcast, Jeremy.
Yeah.
By the way, the Spokane Indians open their 2022 season against the Vancouver Canadians this Friday at Avista Stadium with opening night fireworks. The season opener is sponsored by us right here at KREM 2. Should be a great time. All right, coming up tonight, an inmate at the Cooney County Jail briefly escaped his cell over the weekend, while the Cooney County Sheriff's Office says the escape at least partially due to understaffing. We'll be right back.
If you need a new mattress, what you don't know could end up costing you. Come to Twilight Bedding Mattress Factory and talk to the experts. We make your mattress right here in our factory, so we can tell you exactly what it's made of.
I got you.
Twilight Bedding is also the only place in the area where you can still buy a double-sided mattress.
Yep.
Visit our website to learn the top 10 questions to ask when buying a mattress. And then come see us. Sleep Right by Twilight.
Aleve X. Its revolutionary rollerball design delivers fast, powerful, long-lasting pain relief. Aleve it and see what's possible.
You gorilla tape that? No, why? Gorilla tape, of course.
Gorilla Tape is 3 times stronger for a hold that lasts. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Whoa. How do they get these things to smell so good? Must be magic. Hefty Ultra Strong with Fabuloso scent.
Reynolds Wrap makes this whole cooking and cleanup thing so easy. Speeds up this so I can get to them.
Easy prep, cook, and clean with Reynolds Wrap.
We are the only medical school in Washington where 100% of our medical students are from Washington. We are training in more than 200 hospitals and clinics in every corner of the state. We are dedicated to serving urban underserved and rural communities. We are your future healthcare providers. We are the Washington State University Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine.
KREM 2's chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legoo, is taking the storm tracker out for a joyride.
No, I'm not. I'm driving to do weather in different locations around the inland northwest.
Jeremy is completely lost.
I know exactly where I am. I'm taking the storm tracker to different microclimates around the region. I'll show you the why behind the weather where you live. So join me on the road in the KREM 2 storm tracker.
Jeremy is putting the pedal to the metal.
I'm literally driving under the speed limit.
A man being held in the Cooney County Jail on 30 charges after a multi-state manhunt briefly escaped from his jail cell over the weekend. And now the sheriff's office says the reason he was able to escape was at least partly due to understaffing. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk is live from the jail tonight to explain exactly what happened. Kyle?
Well, according to the sheriff's office, 30-year-old Jesse Spitzer pried a metal leg off of a desk in his cell and used it to smash a lock to get out. Now take a look at these wild pictures. Security footage shows him shirtless, wrapped in a blanket, walking the halls to the jail floor he was on. Spitzer attempted to break windows and pry open doors in the facility. The jail was put on lockdown and launched inmate escape protocols. Cooney County Sheriff's Office, Coeur d'Alene Police, and Idaho State Police responded to secure the jail. Using sting ball grenades, rubber bullets, and tear gas, they were able to detain Spitzer. One officer was injured while putting him in handcuffs. Sheriff Robert Norris says the jail is currently understaffed and needs to hire an additional 24 positions. Norris also said Cooney County is feeling the effects of Washington State's, quote, woke policies where criminals face weak sentences. Reporting live from the Cooney County Jail, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.
All right, Kyle, thank you very much. And you might recall Spitzer as the man who caught the attention of multiple law enforcement agencies in Washington and North Idaho. He's accused of a string of burglaries and car thefts across both states, and he led police on a week-long multi-state manhunt. At one point, Spitzer carjacked a couple at gunpoint in Wallace, Idaho. KREM 2 spoke to that couple and a witness after his capture back in January.
Oh, he's very slippery. He's a slippery guy.
Tattoos, he looked creepy.
Yeah, he was creepy looking.
Yeah, we didn't want any trouble.
He had probably 10, 15 seconds before the police were, and then a caravan of about 5 Shoshone sheriffs came screaming by after him. And the guy spun around and headed up Bank Street towards I-90, going about 90 miles an hour.
And they said my truck was doing 105. I didn't know it would go that fast.
Police chased Spitzer to Montana, where they were able to disable the stolen car, but he didn't stop there. Instead, he allegedly threatened officers with a handgun, then took off again. Spitzer was finally arrested, hiding in a camper near the $50,000 Silver Dollar Inn. Well, the Spokane Indians getting ready for Fan Fest tonight. Our Jeremy Legoo is out there right now. And Jeremy, how are things going?
Mark, I can already feel the energy. We're still sitting about an hour away from things officially starting. Well, an hour and 20 minutes if we're getting exact. But the weather's great. Things are buzzing around here. And if you take a close look down the tube, out on the field warming up right now are the Spokane Indians. And coming up, we're going to start having a lot of fun with everybody here at Avista Stadium.